What's going on, man? Ron Walker, welcome back to Flying-Artz. So today we're talking about uh, what hip hop seems to do best, which is take away its own artists. Like I don't get it. You know, a day or two ago I heard about King Von, and I think just yesterday or last night I hear about another rapper called Mo3 or Mo3. Look, I'm not even gonna sit here and pretend like I'm all that choked up about it because I never really knew those rappers at all. I didn't know their music. I've never heard any of their music whatsoever. So this isn't me. I'm not talking from a place of of um of knowing these guys' music, or I just didn't even know I never even knew who these guys were. But the thing that bothers me is that they're rappers and they're in hip hop, and for whatever reason, this genre finds a way to rid itself of its talents. I don't get it. And I call these two rappers talents because you don't get to be known. You don't people don't people don't care about people that they um aren't interested in. And usually when it comes to men, we have to be talented in something in order to get some type of attention. And these guys got that attention. So they have some sort of talent that people gravitated towards. So they have talent. But I don't understand it. And the funny thing is, both of them were gunned down. Like, how the fuck? Why is it that every rapper, male rapper, because it's only the male rappers that this happens to. As much as I may not like a lot of female rap, that's just me personally. Um, they're not the ones getting popped, man. They're the ones. They may not have the greatest songs or the the most talent in the game, but they sure as hell have one, and that's surviving to make another song to continue to improve. I don't know what it is about us fellas in this game, man. Like, this has to stop, man. Hip hop has to. This is ridiculous. But I could be saying this till I'm blue in the face, but a couple weeks from now, who knows? A couple months from now, who knows? We every time this happens, we talk about, oh, we gotta stop the violence, we gotta stop this, and you know, and come together. About nobody want to hear that shit. It's just the truth. They don't want to hear that shit. People. Hip hop is people love it. It seems like people really, really, really like this whole gangster shit. Being hard and being being a G. Um, I don't know, man. Like it just does. Like every single one of these dudes who gets gunned down, uh, gives off that energy. Even the funny thing is too, a lot of them would never even got into any kind of trouble before before actually getting on, man. I think Jay Z said it once, a couple years back. A lot of these guys didn't have records until they had a record. So it's like it might not be the rappers' fault themselves. It might be the crowd. It might be the people who is um asking for the type of music, asking for those type of personas. Think about it. Like even Cardi B said, I'm not the biggest Cardi B fan, but even she, you got to give respect when respect is due. And even she said that the crowd doesn't doesn't really respect the rappers who aren't gangsters, who aren't G's, who aren't giving off that energy of being, thugged out. You know what I'm saying? It's always the guys and the girls who are the most ratchet that we, the crowd, give our attention to. The majority of our attention to. No, we're not all 100% on that ratchet shit, but we do give more than enough attention to that lifestyle, to being hood and shit. Like I don't. There's no reward in it. Like we keep seeing it time and time again, and it's only in hip hop where this type of thing happens, where we get gunned down, and we got to sing "Rest in Peace." We had two rappers get popped in less than a week, prominent enough for media outlets to actually report on it. When's the last rock artist you heard get shot, get gunned down? When's the last R&B artist? When's the last pop artist? Classical artist? Country artist? You just don't hear that type of shit. If it does happen, it may not happen for another 20 years. But in hip hop, every couple of months, max every year and a half to 2 years. Like what the hell? You gotta ask, like, what is wrong with hip hop when it comes? It can't be that bad. There's gonna be a point where people just gonna be like, I'm not listening to anybody who says I come from the hood. You say, oh, you come from the hood? Word? I bet I'm not listening to your music. Is that what's gonna have to? Is that what's gonna have to be done? Oh, you from the hood? I'm not listening to your shit. Oh, you thugged out? I'm not listening to your shit. Oh, you talking about you was I don't know. Anything that you talk about that's hood, that's in your records, I'm not listening to none of your music. Is that how extreme we have to be? Because obviously that whole separate art from real life is just not working. There's too many dudes that are trying to be real niggas. There's too many dudes trying to be real niggas. And there's a lot of dead real niggas right now. So, I don't know, man. It's I just want to reiterate, too. I have never listened to neither one of those guys' records. Never listened to King Ron's record. Never listened to MO3 record or Mo3 record. But, it's, I don't know, man. I think I may have heard maybe one thing from O3, but it sounded like he was singing from I think the one track that I was actually able to catch. I think he was singing. I don't know. But it's still sad though, man, that this happens in hip hop so often. Like it kind of needs to. I'm not even gonna say it needs to stop, man. I mean, everybody knows what needs to happen. Maybe maybe the crowd needs to just stop supporting the hood shit so much. And then maybe, we have rappers coming up who are getting more accolades, who aren't hood, who aren't thugged out, who are more in the veins of like the Lupes, the J. Coles, or hell, even the Drakes, or the Earth Gang, or or the Blues, the the Wales. Maybe we need more guys that are just not in that lifestyle. Maybe we, the crowd, need to give those guys way more attention than what we give them. And maybe that will encourage the next generation, even if they do come from a rough area, to say, you know what? I'm just going to leave that hood shit out of my music and just stay over here. Who knows? Maybe it works. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. But I think we got enough dead rappers as it is. But I'm not holding my breath for the future either, because I think there's just too many dudes out there that feel like getting respect, and their only way to get respect is to be hood, thugged out, super duper aggressive. Even the female rappers they do the same shit, but they're not shooting and ending each other the way that uh, male rappers are doing it, and it's blatantly obvious. It's like it's in your face. We got a lot of ratchet ass women out there that are rappers that are overly sexual and and just real ratchet, but they're not the ones killing each other. So there's a difference. So I tip my hat to the ladies out there that rap, even who are also super ratchet, but at least y'all not pulling guns on each other. But us male rappers, we gotta cut that shit out. But we'll see.